my beautiful homesteaders. So today we're going to be making a meatloaf. And I always used to use those packets, but I'm getting away from those. I still have a lot of those, but I'm not going to use them anymore. So we're just going to crack open 2 eggs. And then we're going to do our own little spices. I like to use 2 eggs with mine. And then I put a little onion powder. We're going to have some onions too, and a little garlic powder. And we're going to do some fresh garlic too. And then I put a little bit of parsley, because parsley is good for you, and nobody knows it's in there, you know. So I just put a little bit of that. And then I add a little paprika. And then I put just a few little pepper flakes in there, just to give it a little bit of spice. And then I put just put some salt, and just a pinch of salt. And let me just throw this away here. And then hold on one second. Okay, so our meatloaf's in the oven, and I have the water, and it's boiling already. And so this is a big potato. And then we're just going to cut this potato up. My goodness. And we're going to have some mashed potatoes. And I'm going to do a whole video. I'm going to do, because I bought a whole bunch of potatoes. I saw a couple of people that they froze, they made mashed potatoes, and then they froze them in little baggies, so you can have them, prepared and ready to go. And then all you have to do is thaw them out and then cook them. They say they taste as good as if you just this reminds me of the little potatoes. This is what my garden produced, little ones like that. I didn't get any really big potatoes this year. Well, maybe this size was the biggest, and I'm just cutting them all, and then we'll put them in the boiling water, and then we'll come back, and then we'll make the red sauce. So these are all of our potatoes here, and I'm just going to put these in, and I'll be right back. So I'm going to go and put all these potatoes in, and then we're going to come and make the red sauce. And then it's very easy. Let me just put these in, and then these can be cooking when we're making this. So this is real simple here. All you're going to need is a little bowl, some brown sugar, and I'm going to take about half a cup, and then I'm going to add just a little bit more. I love my brown sugar. And then a half a cup of our ketchup here. Let me use this to get this out here. Make sure we get all of our ketchup, because this is what makes the sauce. And I put just a teeny bit of mustard here, just a little bit. And then you just mix it all together. And just really mix it. So as you can see, my homesteaders, you can see all this fat, and so I'm just going to transfer it over to this other cookie sheet. Hold on. Just put that back together. So what we're going to do is, you can see how nice and And we're just going to pour this sauce right over it. And this is going to make it divine. So the meatloaf got crispy here. And then we're going to... Some people do it, you know, their meatloaf on a rack. Normally I do mine in a glass dish and it doesn't turn out like that, but you just make adjustments as you go. We'll put this back into the oven for a good 20 to 30 minutes. And then my homesteader, when that was in the oven, I just did 4 slices of bacon. I didn't want all the grease. You saw that was, we had it, that was greasy enough, minus this bacon. And then I'm just going to, you know, just slice it. I'm going to take the fat off the bacon. I don't really want that part on it. I know that gives it good flavor. And I'm just going to, this bacon is hot. Oh, it smells good. And then I'm going to freeze the rest of this bacon. I'm going to cook it up and then freeze it, you know, for later. So if we want it for, let's just make it like that. There you go. And now, so I just put 4 slices of bacon, and now we'll cook this now for 30 minutes. So we have our potatoes in, and we salt and, you know, we put salt and pepper, and then about a half a stick of butter, and just a little bit of milk, and we can add milk as we go. And we're just going to mix this up. And then at the end here, I'm going to put some fresh chives in there. And then we'll have our mashed potatoes. And our meatloaf is almost done. And then I'll show you how I'm going to make the freeze-dry meals. Okay, so we mix that all up, and I have some fresh chives here, and we're just going to sprinkle them in, and then I'm going to give it a good stir, and then I'm going to add a few more in there, and it just gives it a little bit of color and just a little, it's good for you, and just adds a little extra there. And then I'm going to put the rest on, and then I'm going to save the rest of my chives. Tomorrow I'll probably do twice baked potatoes, and then you know, I'll freeze those. See, we like ours real creamy. See how nice and creamy these are? Look at how nice and creamy these mashed potatoes are. Yum, 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 yum. And then I'll just scoop them into, and then I'm going to try to make these again. And I'm going to try to freeze it like this, and they say you can do that. So yeah, we'll give it a try, friends. Okay, my beautiful homesteaders, so we're going to make our TV dinner, and we're first going to get, you know, our meatloaf here. And we're just going to put that in there. Let's put this meatloaf, that's better because that's about the size of that. And what we'll have to do, this one won't be as pretty. We'll just have to put, yeah, we'll put two in there. How's that? And then we'll put just a little bacon. When we heat that up, oh, that would be yummy. And then let's put this bacon over here. And let me go wash my hands. Hold on one second. And then we'll get our mashed potatoes, and we'll just scoop them right in here. So it's going to take about a good two scoops. That's good. And then we'll do this one over here. So a good 2 scoops. Okay, for this one, I'm just going to put some frozen broccoli florets here. And just put them right in there. And then when you heat this up, this will cook this. That's about all you can get into there. And then this one here, this will be mine. I like just peas. So we'll fill this up here. And so there you have it. This is a meatloaf with mashed potatoes and broccoli. And this one is meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and peas. And then of course this is what I'm going to taste test now. Let's see, do I have a fork? No fork. So let's try this out here. That has actually a really good flavor. I love the sauce to it. You get a little mashed potatoes. Very good. So this is a nice little meal. And then, you know, you can freeze it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to freeze this meal and put them in the freezer. And so, you know, if you have a busy week, you can just pop one of those out and put it in the oven. Or if there's a storm coming and, you know, you have a lot to do, or, you know, a snowstorm or whatnot, even if you lose electricity, you can take one of these out and, you know, you can pop it on the grill. Or if you have one of those, you know, burners like you have for camping, or you can put that on there. That's why I like the foil ones compared to the plastic ones that you put into the microwave. I try not to use my microwave too much. You know, I do a few things, but I do use my oven, you know, most of the time. And you can even put this, if you have an air fryer too, this can go right into the air fryer. So thank you so much for spending time with me. I enjoyed spending time with you making these TV dinners. And so hopefully you go and try to make a TV dinner for you and your family. And it's also good to, you know, not even for your busy or a storm, and, you know, if you're single or if you're just married, there's two of you, and, you know, you make a whole meatloaf. You know, you don't want to have meatloaf, you know, for leftovers a day. You know, sometimes you make things big and you can just freeze them, and then you can have it later on, like next week or something. So you don't have to keep having leftovers. And so that's another a good reason to go and make these freezer meals. So thank you again for spending time with me. I really appreciate you and enjoy spending time with you. And so from my kitchen to your kitchen, bye-bye.